So in a sense, I explained to you three different ways you can hook this up. The wire's on the back side, the wire slipped in underneath the screw, or strip the wire longer and wrap it around the screw and tighten it up. These are wrapped around the screw, okay? And just for kicks, well, I already checked the power, and where's my little tester? I just had my tester a second ago. I was going to show you on it. You know, I was pretty sure, but you can also do it like this after the fact too. And I got it off. See, I plugged it back in here. And sometimes you have to hold your mouth just right, get it in there, and then turn it up back and forth like that. But it's off, the power's off. Okay. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna just take this and I can turn it over this way, and I can leave it just like that, and I can take the ground wire off, the two white wires, and I can have this one ready, and I can put those two on first, can I? Exactly like how it is. You don't have to know hardly anything. Just unscrew this, and this thing should come off. You know, with a little bit of help. You may have to tweak the wire a little bit. And there's a curly Q on it, okay? And there's also curly Qs on here. Okay, so I'm not even going to worry about the black wires just yet. I'm just going to unscrew these screws, and we'll get them out there here as far. Boy, we got that one really screwed down. Now you'll feel a definite area to where you think that's as far as you can go, and you might be able to pull these off, and you might not be able to pull them off. If you're having a hard time pulling them off, okay, just grab that and twist this, and the screws will come out. Okay, the screws will come out on the side all the way. If it makes it easier for you to fish those out without bending them. Okay, just like that. Okay, now I don't even have to worry about that plug right now, do I? I can do it the very same way. And the whites always go on the silver side. See how this got silver screws, gold screws. Silver's for the white wires. See this here? You ever notice that? This side, the slot is longer than this side. Did you ever know that? That's your neutral side. That's your silver side. That's your white wires. This side on the small side is your black wires. And your black wires are connected on these gold screws or the holes on that side. Okay? So enough of that. I've got this unscrewed just about all the way on this side. Well, that one could go out a little bit further, okay? And could I take those screws out? Yeah, I could take those screws out if I wanted. I don't think I'm going to have to. I think I can just now reposition these wires and kind of get it in there at an angle. See? Look, that first one went just fine. Okay. And see, the last person who did these, they didn't crimp that wire. Once you get it in the screw like that, what you're supposed to do is crimp the two ends together so that it doesn't want to come off your screw, let's say. Okay? And see, the last guy who did this, he didn't leave a long enough thing on there. And so it's making it difficult for me to grab that back there. And so now you tighten that up, and I'm just getting the slop pushed up that way with my thumb. Okay, I'm tightening that one down. Now I can do the next one, and you might have to twist the wire, tweak it just a hair to get it over that, like that. Okay, now I'm pulling on that wire like that to get the slack, the slop up. And I'm tightening that down. See anything hard I'm doing? I don't think so. Okay, now the ground wire, I can do the same thing. Put that in there. That, I might be able to crimp this. Let's just see if I can. Now see, I could leave it like that, or I could straighten that out and crimp it and twist that over, make it a little bit longer. Whatever I want, as long as I know that once I tighten it down, the screw head is gonna be on that ground wire, and the ground wire is not going to want to slip back from where it is to get a good connection. See, that's why when you do this, you want the wires to wrap around the screw going the same way that it's tightening up. Okay, so far so good. All right, let's do the black. Let's do the black side here. I'm just going to slide this out of the way. And I can take this and slide it. Just slide that over. I can just take this and twist it this way. I do that because I'm right-handed, so it's easier for me. If you're left-handed, you can do the very opposite of what I'm doing. All right. Again, it's easier to take these screws out all the way instead of, because see, they've already kind of crimped this up a little bit. It makes it real difficult to slip it out without getting a little screwdriver in there and holding your mouth just right and all that kind of stuff. See, I could take a little screwdriver in there and do that and pry it out if I wanted. I'm just trying to show you an easier way, and that's to take these screws out on the side. And it doesn't matter for this particular electrical outlet, it doesn't matter if this black wire gets attached to the bottom or to the top. If you flip-flop those around, does that matter? No, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Because on the side, here's another trick for you. On the side of this, okay, see, those are connected by this little side thing right here. See this little tab? Have you ever noticed that before? That little tab. See? That connects top to the bottom. So if the hot wire was screwed in there, this makes it so that the bottom is hot too. Now if you had a light switch, like say for a nightstand or your garbage, let's say your garbage disposal, and you have this electrical outlet underneath your sink, one side you want hot all the time for your dishwasher, one side you want to be controlled for your light switch, your wall switch for your garbage disposal. You just use this, you don't break the white side off. I don't know why you would ever want to break the white side off, but they have it on the white side and they have it on the black side, the power side, okay? All you would do is take that and you would break that off. A pair of pliers, back and forth, needle nose, and then you can put your power going up for your light switch here, and then your power to your garbage, to your dishwasher down here. Do you see what I'm saying? That's what that's for, okay? And see, the white side has the same thing. So on standard electrical outlets, it does not matter if you have these wires flip-flopped, okay? But for the sake of argument, on ours, we know that's the top one, that's the bottom one. Makes it easier because of how they all smashed it in there. I'm just going to take this side and unscrew this a little bit further, give myself a little bit of air, and you'll feel a definite, it gets it slightly tight as you're doing it. And if you do it too much and if the screw comes out, that's fine. Let's say our screw comes out all the way, or this is twisted over further. Take your screw out all the way. Okay, like that. And let's just see if we can't. It's a little bit trickier, but it's really not that tricky, is it? As long as you find the hole here. Oh man. Oh, here we go. I'm still not finding it. Where is it? Oh, okay. I had it. No, still. Wow. That's because this has to be twisted just a hair. Like that. See, if that was crimped over even further, and you don't have to uncrimp it, you're just going to have to do a trial and error, and eventually you're going to get it lined up. I haven't really gotten it yet. Boy, hold on. There we go. I think. I'm trying to do it fast, and the faster I try to do it, the slower it's taken, right? There we go. Okay. Now I'm just going to pull the pressure back on that and get it lined up there and tighten her down. Okay. This one is really close too, and I don't think I can get it like that. I would have to open this up just a little bit with my pliers, and then I could probably tweak this a little and get it over on there. See, like that. And if it's long enough, then I can take my, like that, twist that on there like that, see? There. There's a way to do it that way. Okay, there we go. Okay, and straighten it back up like that. Hey, that's what you should have so far. See, you're doing it.